Hey, so evidently my dumbass forgot. Well, I didn't forget, but I accidentally hit time lapse on my iPhone, and everything I ate up to this point is basically non-audio and me time lapse of me eating. So I still got a few dishes left, so I'm gonna do that. But the first part of the video is gonna be well, yeah, it's gonna be actually, what I'm probably gonna do is do the audio, finish these dishes, and then at the end, I'm gonna do a time lapse with music to what I filmed prior to it now, and I think I'm going to basically talk and like retalk what I was saying like to myself basically. I was talking to myself basically. I bet my neighbor thinks I'm a fucking idiot or a middle case, which I probably am. So we're going to start this recording session eating one of my favorite appetizers, crab rangoon, which I'm not a big Chinese food person, but when I go to Panda, I always get crab rangoon. When I was in Las Vegas a few years ago for work, we ordered Chinese. All I got was crab rangoon. It was the worst crab rangoon I ever had. It was little filling, and it was basically floury. Blah. So hopefully these are better. So yeah. What I was saying earlier is all this food that I've been eating costs $130, which I don't do that often. Well, why would I say often? Not often, not at all. This is the first time I've ever done something like this, and I kind of thought to myself, I eat alone all the time. Why not have a little fun with that? Have a little fun eating alone and record it and share it with all of you who actually want to watch me eat. I mean, who wants to watch me eat? Probably some fucking crazy people. I mean, if you're watching this, then thank you. I question your sanity, but thank you. So I'm gonna try this crab rangoon with this sweet chili sauce. Cold, because this has been sitting for over an hour now, but it's still good. I'm gonna heat the rest up later, but for now, I'm just gonna eat it cold because fuck it. So as I was saying earlier, Cheesecake Factory, one of my favorite places to eat. The food outside the cheesecakes themselves that I got today, never had before. When I go have dinner at the Cheesecake Factory, I usually get the herb crusted chicken. So, and I didn't get that in these meals. So, this is basically a taste test. So, finish off this crab rangoon here. Team Big Bites. And this is a tropical ginger soda, which I love tropical, like citrusy drinks, like lime and well, not just drinks, but like I love key lime pie, lemon meringue pie. Although I don't drink Sprite or 7 Up much because I prefer Coke when I drink soda. But I wanted to try this, so good. I'm going to put the crab rangoon away for now. Now, as I was saying earlier with my Belgian waffles, if you remember, if you're from Kokomo or had one where you live, remember McDonald's Diner. Well, they had tremendous Belgian waffles that I used to get every so often in the morning when I was a junior and senior in high school before I went to class at the Kokomo Area Career Center. And I saw this, and since I got the food during brunch time, I figured, what the hell, give me a Belgian waffle. I thought about getting the one with strawberries and cream on it, but by the time I got home, I was afraid the cream was going to melt and not be as good, so I just went with the plain Belgian waffle. And then this is the quesadillas, chicken quesadilla. These next two, they screwed up because I don't like onions, and these two items, they put onions on it, even though I asked no onions. And the quesadilla is one of them, had onions on it. And this one, which was the first, well, second I had, was the cheeseburger au jus sandwich. Now, I don't like cheese on my hamburger unless it's pepper jack or mozzarella. So I asked for no cheese. But instead, they kept the cheese on, they kept the onions on, and didn't give me the au jus, which that was part of the fun, dipping the hamburger in the au jus. If I just wanted a hamburger, I would have gotten the little hamburger sliders that they have, which I thought about getting before I saw this. So yeah, you would think spending $130, they would make sure they got their order right. But hey, it's me. Ugh. And then the first thing I got into was the tomato and basil flatbread, which was pretty good. Put this away. Next up is something I've heard many people rave about, and I figured I'll try it. The fried mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is usually hit or miss with me. So, and this is probably cold, and the cheese is probably congealed, but I'm going to try it anyway. Not bad. Got the crispiness of the fried, of the outside of the mac and cheese balls, and inside the creaminess of the mac and cheese. It also comes with marinara, but I don't need it. I don't think it really, at least to me, I don't think it'll do much, and that's less calories. I think the fried mac and cheese balls are good without the marinara sauce, more than likely. So I'm just going to leave it be. I'm sure that might be a crime. Some people who've had it are probably like, why are you not using the marinara sauce? Well, fuck you, that's why. Because fuck him, that's why. Oh yeah, I'm going to finish this mac and cheese ball. And no, I am not a competitive eater. If I was a competitive eater, I would be eating the majority of this in this sitting, but I'm not. I may be fat, but I'm not a competitive eater. I don't eat a lot. I just I don't work out as much as I used to. Well, when I say as much as I used to, I don't work out at all anymore. Pretty pretty sedentary. And that will cause weight gain, especially when you're older and your metabolism. I'll show you. This is what the inside of the fried mac and cheese looks like. Like I said, I mean, I'm not a big mac and cheese person. I like it. I'll eat it from time to time, but I can't eat a lot of it. So like only one of these is gonna be good for me for a while. I'll probably tomorrow put one in the air fryer and fry it up, reheat it. But I'm not gonna sit and eat all four of these because they're pretty big balls. That's what she said. Yeah, they're pretty decent size. Team Big Bite, this last part. Almost lost there. Once again, not big on mac and cheese. A lot of the times. Good, but the cheese is a little too much for me at times. So I'm going to put this away. And the last of the main foods is a spicy chicken sandwich. There's the sandwich. It comes with chipotle mayo. And a big tomato. And a tomato. Put the chipotle mayo on here. Another thing, I asked for chipotle mayo with my cheeseburger au jus, and they didn't provide it. So once again, not bad. Cold, but not bad. I guess that's one thing about chicken sandwiches. They're okay cold. So you don't have to really worry about it getting cold between, coming back from Indy to Kokomo. So, yeah, not bad. Take another bite. fries too, but I'm gonna save them. They're cold. Gonna later put them in the air fryer and warm them up. Oh, crisping up too, so that'll be good. So I'm gonna put this away. Now, after I tried all of these, I'm gonna rank them. Coming in last place. I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the quesadilla because I mean, it's not bad, but it didn't wow me like I've had better quesadillas, and the fact that they include the onions in there kind of took it down a notch for me. So that is definitely last. Then after that, okay. As Tila likes to make a mess of the place, as you probably just heard. Next, I'm probably going to go with the fried mac and cheese. And I know that's probably, if anyone who swears by the fried mac and cheese. I mean, once again, it's good, but I'm not big on mac and cheese, like enough to rate it higher. So it's going to be near the bottom. So coming in next, I'm probably going to say the chicken sandwich. Because, once again, kind of like the quesadilla, it's a chicken sandwich. It didn't wow me. The only reason why it's higher is because I like chicken. I like chicken sandwiches. And, it's a pretty decent chicken sandwich. So, that's middle of the pack. Next, I'm going to go with the tomato and basil, or basil as they say it in the UK, flatbread. Pretty decent. The bread was soft, and the cheese and tomato were good. So, but I mean, it kind of flavorless, so, but still good. So that's middle of the pack. Coming in third is the cheeseburger au jus. The hamburger part, excellent. The bread was good with it. The only thing that took it down, it probably would have been higher if they provided the au jus, kept the cheese and the onion off. So, that kind of took it down a couple notches. Coming in second is the Belgian waffle. Once again, love Belgian waffles. I love breakfast food. That is second for me. Coming in first is the crab rangoon. And I say that even though I just ate it cold, but it had a lot of filling. The sweet chili sauce was good. And I'm a big fan of crab rangoon, so that counts at number one. I know that's not exciting because it's just crab rangoon, but sometimes simplicity can be better in the end. So now, after I eaten all the I tried the appetizers and the main courses. Time for cheesecake! Yeah, time for cheesecake. One moment. See, I told you you'd be back in one moment. Time for cheesecake, the best part of the Cheesecake Factory. Why? Because they call it the Cheesecake Factory. I mean, if the cheesecake wasn't the best part of the Cheesecake Factory, then they would call it the Crab Rangoon Factory. Who knows? So I'm going to put the chicken sandwich out of the way. I'm going to start the one that fell on the floor. It was still in the container, so it's not like I'm eating floor cheesecake. Now with added vitamins and minerals. See, this is the peanut butter. I forget the exact name, but it has peanut butter cup, Butterfinger. I was going to get the lemon meringue, but they didn't have the lemon meringue. So, on Cheesecake Factory, you're really letting me down. See, it fell, and the whipped cream is on the top part of the container. I'm just going to take a couple bites of each because, yeah, I don't think I said, well, I said it in the beginning, but that was in the time lapse. Everything here, a total of over 12,000 calories. 12,000 fucking calories. There's no way in hell I'm going to be eating all of this in one day. This is going to be like multiple days. I'm going to be eating Cheesecake Factory until the new year. So, there's the cheesecake. I'm going to get a little of the whippy cream. The whippy cream. Bon appetit! Next stop, Diabetes Junction. Peanut buttery goodness. Oh. Oh. Yeah, get that Butterfinger. Look at this chunk of Butterfinger as it drops on the table. So good. Back you go. Like I said, I've had all three of these cheesecakes before, so I know what they're like, but they're all good, or I wouldn't have gotten them. Crazy, right? Next is the Dulce de Leche cheesecake. Caramelly goodness. It's caramel, not caramel. Caramel is a city in Indiana. Caramel is what you use to flavor stuff. And Tila making noise, as usual. There's the Dulce de Leche cheesecake. Creamy. I'm going to be getting Cheesecake Factory out of my beard for the next week, but that's beard problems for you. As I was explaining during the time lapse, I know some people aren't crazy with my beard, but you have to realize how long it took me to finally grow a beard like this. because like 19, 18, 20, like about 20 years ago, I could barely grow any facial hair. But after each relationship I had ended, I was able to grow more and more facial hair. It went from like little to none to patchy. And then after this last relationship, like 7 years ago, ended, I was able to grow a full beard. So I'm very partial to my beard. And, if someone tells me, which I've gotten this before, someone tells me to shave, I tell them no. Because the only way anyone can tell me what to do with my facial hair is if you're dating me. Because, if you're dating me, I think you have a little right to, suggest grooming habits. Like, if you don't like a beard and you're dating me, then I'll consider shaving it. It's not, it's, but if you're not dating me and you're just a friend or a casual acquaintance or someone who barely talks to me and they're like, shave your beard, I'm going to say, fuck you. Because, yeah, fuck you. That's why. Fuck him. That's why. That's my beard rant. Yeah. All right, done with the dulce de leche cheesecake. Now time for the best cheesecake, the cheesecake I always get. Oh, red velvet cheesecake. Oh, how I love thee. You're so cakey and wonderful, my red velvet cheesecake. Oh, cheesecake, I love you. Mwah. The song Silings of Scott Sink. So yes, now that awkwardness is done, red velvet cheesecake. Always my go-to. Excellent. As I still probably have cheesecake on my beard. Like I said, I'm going to be combing it out, washing it out for the next week probably. Luckily, I'm not going to be kissing anyone next week, so they'd probably be tasting a smorgasbord of cheesecake and Cheesecake Factory foods. But once again, I'm not going to kiss anyone next week. Forever alone. All right. This is going to be the last bite. There's with a little bit of whipped cream. So good. So I'm nearing 30 minutes of the actual recording. So I'm going to wind this up now. So if you watched this, thank you. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe you think I'm a little more weird than before. You're probably right. I'm a little insane, but yeah, I'm going to end this. I'm going to clean up, relax, probably go into a food coma. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. And till next time, have a good day.